Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film another makeup tag for you guys, specifically the makeup habits tag. This was requested in the comment section down below, so if there's things that you guys want to see, just let me know about it. And I have watched one video, and the video was by NIKI Murphy. I will leave it down below. I personally have no idea who created this, but if you know, just again, leave it down below as well. I have 13 questions all written down here, and it's all about my makeup habits. So I'm just going to jump straight into this and start off with numero uno. How often do you wear a full face of makeup? I wear a full, like, this to me is like glam. I consider a full face like you've got foundation, lip, eye. Not necessarily have to be dramatic, but it's a full face of makeup. This is just like everything. But I wear a full face of makeup every single day unless I'm doing like a spa all day at home. It's not because I don't feel confident or this or that, but let's be real. I have no hair. I'm covered in tattoos, and if I don't put in a little bit of effort, it looks like I do not care at all. And not like in a good way, like, oh, I don't care because I don't care, but in that like, oh honey, you need to try a little harder kind of way. I don't know how to explain it, but trust me, if you have no hair and a bunch of tattoos, you know what I'm talking about. Question number 2, is your everyday look more neutral or colorful? It's definitely more neutral. Even if I'm going to do a really dramatic look, it's going to lean more on the neutral tones. How long does your full face take? My daily full face takes about 45 minutes. This full face, anywhere from an hour to like an hour and a half. If I put a whole lot of work on my eyes will take me so much longer than the rest of my face. But like my daily, about 45. Do you apply your eye makeup before or after your foundation? Now you guys might be surprised by this because on camera, I always do it after my foundation, but on the regular, I always do my eye look first. And the reason being is I feel like it looks just a little bit more clean. If I mess something up, it's easier to clean up, but I don't know why I don't like to do that on camera. I don't know why I switch it up, but I definitely do my eyes before my foundation on the daily. What are your bad makeup habits that you just can't stop doing? Both of them have to do with pulling. So the first one is I'm always tugging at my eyes. I'm either pulling this way or I'm pulling this way. And I know that I should not be doing that, but I always do it. It just makes things easier. And the second one is horrible. Like I am embarrassed to say this, but I pull at the skin on my lips. It's a terrible, disgusting, horrible thing to do, but I do it to myself. And I even invest in like lip masks and all these stuff that actually work. But even if there's not a flake, I still want to pull the skin off my lips. I will be in the bath relaxing and I unconsciously I'm just not like I'm not unconscious, subconscious. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm pulling at my lips and I don't even need to. I will have little spots. I'm sure you guys see it all the time in my tutorials. My lips are red. It's because I pull at the skin and I cannot stop doing it. The only time I will not pull at my lips are A, if I have lipstick on or if I actually have my lip mask on. But then, you know, in the morning, it's gone. You know, I'm not going to apply a new one before I go wash my face, so it's just detrimental to myself. Do you use beauty influencer techniques or your own? I am not against using somebody else's techniques. If I see something that I think might apply to me or work well for me, I will definitely use it. Like say Wayne Goss started like the whole buffing thing for me, but he used it in a very different way. He would take a pressed powder that was, I don't think it was translucent either. I think it had a little bit of coverage to it and buff it over the skin. But I like to change that up a little bit and take a translucent with shimmer to it, no matter if it's pressed or loose, and buff it over the skin. Now this kind of happened by accident, but the idea was definitely in my head through Wayne Goss. And then Instagram, I feel like definitely influences some eye ideas. So maybe not techniques, but looks. And it just helps to inspire things. What is the one step that takes you the longest to do? Again, that is my eyes. It can take longer to do my eyes than everything else, including my hair. It just takes the longest, especially if I'm going to do something like this. If I'm not going to do something this extravagant, what takes the longest? Probably my lips, because they're uneven and I have to like overdraw them a little bit and it drives me crazy. But yeah, so one of those two. What is the one step you could skip in your makeup routine and the one that you couldn't? I could skip my eyes. If I just put mascara on and nothing else, I would be fine with it. The one that I absolutely cannot is buffing, actually. That's like the one thing I absolutely cannot not do. No matter if I'm wearing a whole full glam face or very natural, I have to do that buffing technique where I take that translucent shimmery powder and go all over my face. I cannot skip that. Question number 9, what makeup look is out of your comfort zone? That would be the, it's almost like winged liner and shadow in one. I'll insert a picture. I always think of Linda Hallberg whenever I think of this look because she does it so well. But the reason why this is, it's out of my comfort zone because my eye shapes are too different. This one goes down a little bit further. This one's more almond. This brow is always going way up here. And so it can just alter things. And I think I have more lid space on this side than I do here. So when I do it, it's so meticulous and has to be so perfect and it drives me nuts that I never feel like I could walk out of the house and feel confident that it looked as even as it should. And that's why I also don't do them on camera, because if I'm going to do that look, it's going to take me an hour and I got to be smack up against my mirror. Do you wear matte, cream, or glossy lipsticks? I wear all three, but majority I like to use either a satin lipstick or a satin or matte with a gloss. So I like that type of sheen, just like this one here. It's a creamy lipstick and then a gloss on top as well. If you could only wear one shade of lipstick, what would it be? A peachy nude. It doesn't matter which one, it just has to be a peachy nude. Do you highlight or contour, or both? I highlight. I almost never contour anymore. It was a daily thing for me before. It was like, had to have the wing, had to have the contour, had to have everything. Now I just bronze up. I really buff things into the skin, but I do not take and actually contour. I do contour my nose a little bit, but that's about it. Highlight though, I can't live without my highlight. I'm rocking a blue one today. It's got to be some kind of highlight on my face. What is the one step that makes you feel complete? I would say lips, but I feel like I could skip lips altogether and just be like, okay, we're going. And I used to do that. That was horrible. I would look like all this makeup and then nothing on my lips. But lips are an afterthought for me. It's kind of like, okay, I did this whole look, so what am I going to put on now? I feel complete when I have my mascara on. It's like everything all of a sudden just comes together. Now this question is not on the list. I've already done all 13, but I want to add one just because it seems fitting. What would I say would be my favorite thing to do in the makeup process? And the reason why I thought about this is because it's also mascara. So that is the one thing that I thoroughly enjoy doing. I love adding it and adding it and adding it and just, I don't know. It's like therapeutic for me to put on mascara. All right, you guys, that is it for this makeup habits tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I tag all of you to do this as well. Leave me some answers to these questions down below. I definitely want to hear them. And if you're interested in this eye look, I did not leave you guys out. I've already done it and I already uploaded it. So the link for it will be in the description box down below, as well as everything else on my face. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.